Okay, so Nuke's Top 5 is finally back in action after a month away. This one is the top 10 scariest ghost videos of the month, and I cannot wait. So let's not wait. Let's get into it. Okay, Nuke's Top 5, Top 10. Kind of like makes his name a mockery of his name, really, doesn't it? Nuke's Top 5, Top 10. But 10 videos is better than 5. Right, let's get into it. Nuke's Top 5, top scariest ghost videos of the month. Let's go. I'm on the wrong screen. Whatever's going wrong tonight is going wrong. We're on the right screen now.
Late one night in Mexico City, a concerned woman calls the local police saying that she hears strange, unexplained noises coming from her son's apartment just above her.
Okay.
Problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty.
But is he out of town, really? Maybe he just wants a break from you! I'm joking. Told his mum he's out of town because he just wanted a break from her and a mithering, an incessant mithering.
The problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty. The police quickly arrive on the scene, but they don't find anyone inside. No robber, no trespasser.
Okay.
However, the officers do hear strange noises like banging and the low murmur of voices. They are concerned that someone might be hiding inside the residence. So, the officers radio headquarters and ask that a nearby public CCTV camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment. What the camera captures...
That's actually against the law. You can't really do that because you're not supposed to have your cameras intruding on someone else's property. I know that because I was told off with my CCTV a while back.
Camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment. What the camera captures is downright chilling.
Okay. Oh, look at that! Someone needs to call the Ghostbusters!
The CCTV camera captures the ghostly figures of 3 children looking out the window as the police leave. The apartment building's longtime security guard claims that every 10 years this same strange phenomenon happens, and no one knows how or why.
Ooh.
He says that no children have ever lived in that apartment, so he has no idea who or what this might be. To this day, the footage remains a mystery. Wistman's...
It might be like Home Alone, you know, where he pretends there's people in the house and he puts cardboard cutouts moving around. It actually looked like someone was projecting like a black and white movie onto the curtains or something. That was weird. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can explain that one. Okay, number 9 is called Wistman's Wood. Let's get it.
Wood. It's a dark and rainy day when a teenager and his 2 younger sisters set out to explore the haunted Wistman's Wood in Devon, England. Local legend says that the haunted forest was once considered sacred ground by the ancient Druids, and that any hiker should stay away from the woods at night or during bad weather. The 3 siblings have been walking for about an hour when the older brother decides to make a short video complaining about the rain. What happens next
in England.
Is truly bizarre.
Walking for like an hour now, it is f***ing it down. These 2 are doing my head in. It's getting dark.
Hang on, every time Nuke does a doo, it means something's happened, so I've missed that.
It's getting dark.
Oh, it's in the background, isn't it?
I have no idea where the dog is. What?
Did you see it?
In the background.
A dark, eerie figure seems to be staring at them before quickly disappearing out of sight. The video was posted to YouTube by a friend of the family who believes they might have caught some sort of paranormal sighting in Wistman's Wood.
Doing my head in. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Hey, that looked good.
What?
And a happy new year.
That looked good. Although, you could put that in with video editing. It's not hard to do that. But, I mean, it looked a little bit natural for that, didn't it? Ooh. Oh, I'm impressed with that one. I like that one. Let's go. And a Happy New Year is the next one.
I've no idea what a dog is. What?
And a Happy New Year. TikTok user Sav is celebrating New Year's Eve with her mother when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Right. I was recording this for shits and giggles, and I caught this on cam. Wait for it. Okay.
All right. Ready? Wait, let's make sure we're moving down. All right. 1, 2, 3. Straight up. Oh. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! I can get it. Twist it.
Hey!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! That has not worked!
Why are they wearing the same clothes? I've just realised they're both wearing like tartan pajamas. Did everyone get pajamas for Christmas from the same shop?
Hold on! Okay. No, it worked, but we just haven't. That has not. I've twisted it. That has not worked.
It's probably not paranormal though.
Like we designated that to like be my dad. Oh my god. What the
I'm more inclined to believe that she said she twisted it, and then at some point, whatever was obstructing it or stopping it from working has probably released on its own accord. But she's saying it after a rough 8 months, after a good fight. My dad passed away surrounded by a family. He fought to the very end. He's now at peace. I love my dad and always will, and it was rotten hard right now, but I know he will always be here for Mum and I. Thank you for keeping... Oh, yeah, it's just like, obviously, an ode to her dad. I thought she might have been telling us about that music box. The snow globe.
Sav's father passed away nearly a year and a half ago, and the family displays his snow globe to remember him.
Right.
Sav says that the puppy in the globe actually looks a lot like her dad. However, the snow globe hasn't worked for a long time. But just as Sav and her mother pop confetti to celebrate the new year, the globe inexplicably starts playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, beginning right at the part of the song that contains the line, "And a Happy New Year."
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! That has not worked!
I think it's just released
Sav
itself,
believes that
hasn't
it
it?
was a sign from her father that he's still there and he's still watching over them. The Watcher.
If that's what you want to believe, then fine. Do you know what I mean? If that's what you want to believe. I wouldn't take anyone's dreams away from them by saying that like to them. But I mean, I do think a logical explanation there is that she's twisted it. She said she'd already wound it up. So I do think it's probably released itself at some point. That's what I think anyway. Right. Watcher in the Woods. Probably the same one as been the last one in that other Woods one that has just been on.
In the woods, a guy named Ryan lives with his mom and little sister out in the remote woods of the Ouachita Mountains in Oklahoma. Right. One day at around 5 p.m., Ryan is outside shoving a Christmas tree into the trunk of his car, as you do, when his security camera captures something truly unnerving.
Oh, unnerving. Oh, yeah? That's weird, though, isn't it?
Someone or something seems to walk through the woods towards Ryan, then bend over and just kind of disappear into thin air. Ryan says that he didn't see or hear anyone at the time, and after viewing the footage, the family is concerned that a stranger might have been trespassing on their land.
It's more likely to be,
obviously,
isn't it?
they can't explain how this person could have just disappeared. So is this something paranormal caught on camera?
I'm not being funny, but you don't know. You can't tell with the the growth in the background where the trees are, how high the undergrowth is, or the grass or whatever it is. You know, he could just be hiding in the grass. He might be a peeping Tom. You know what I mean? That looked a little bit too real to be ghostly, if you know what I mean.
Or is it something even scarier?
Nah.
A stranger hiding in the remote woods near a family's home. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Do it!
Not out of the woods. Belgian urban explorer and blogger Scariest sets out on a trip to a large abandoned campsite in Belgium with 3 of his friends. The group arrives at the campsite after dark and begins exploring. Now, Scariest has visited the same abandoned campgrounds 3 times, but as the group walks down a dark wooded path, he spots something that wasn't there before.
Hier is de ingang, de poort. Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat op. Privaat, dit is een plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren, gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden eens geweest en stond hier vol met bungalows, met campings, met caravans, mobile homes, midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond. Maar dat is gewoon tak. Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is hier gewoon een zigeunerkamp of een hippie camping of zo geworden.
Maybe it's a hippie campsite.
Maak een voetstap. Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, maat. Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
Don't forget there's a dog.
So the guys are a little creeped out by the makeshift signs and barrier. They decide to just play it safe and walk away, taking an official public path back through the woods. But it turns out that they are not safe at all, because things are about to take a terrifying turn.
I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna say that the handmade signs and stuff is the ones that was making him creeped out. I mean, I've seen Wrong Turn. Let's go.
Because things are about to take a terrifying turn.
We zijn iets verder gewandeld en dit blijkt, ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier? Auto's en autobanden. Autobanden.
Oké, car trap.
Wat licht. What the
Don't shut it off.
Dat is er niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Dit is heel Hallo? Hallo? Hallo?
Holy shit!
What the Hey!
Run! Run, Forrest!
The events are like something right out of a horror movie as Scariest and his friends hear loud screaming coming from somewhere in the dark woods. Then a tall woman dressed in a white robe and wearing white face paint comes lumbering out of the forest.
Looks like she had a gun. I'll tell you what, she was moving with a purpose, weren't she? Wow, she was flying. Not actually flying, but she was running.
Then a tall woman dressed in a white robe and wearing white face paint comes lumbering out of the forest, brandishing a hatchet. She charges at the group and they make a run for it.
Gun.
Scariest gets separated from his friends and hides in the dark woods.
Ja, hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
Scariest hears loud noises coming from the direction of his car and he's worried that there might be more than one person out searching for them in the woods. He decides to just hide in the darkness until the police arrive.
Ja, ik ben het. Ja, is goed. Ja. Ja.
Moet je even uw jas open doen? Jas open doen, ja. Goed, omdraaien. Doe jas open. Jas omhoog.
Omhoog?
Ja, kijken dat je niks op zak hebt. Goed, denk je dat je even fouilleren?
So, do you know what? I was thinking this could actually be a, you know, they've set it up and it's the friend running with the hatchet, but they've really called the police. That's got to be some sort of, you know, prank for it to be calling the police as well.
Ja, kijken dat je niks op zak hebt. Goed, denk je dat je even fouilleren?
Doe maar, hoor.
Wow.
Dat is die, dat is die. Dat is die, dat is die. Jij ook blijven. Kom maar. Blijf staan!
Oh, hey, look at this.
Ready? Ja, dat is eraf gedaan.
They've got a Fiat Punto, man. Who has a Fiat Punto? Fiat stands for fix it again tomorrow. If they're trying to escape in that car, they may as well run.
Ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Die is er vanaf geknokken.
This ain't no prank. Put it down or I'll drop you.
Maar wat is het?
Je gaat hier blijven.
Ofwel moet ik mee met mijn vrouw mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven.
Ja, even luisteren. Goed? Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij.
Nee, ik ga niet luisteren.
Hé! Beetje respect hebben voor de kleren, ja?
Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen.
Mevrouw?
Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee!
Hey, I tell you what.
Gedaan, ja? Pak die land.
Ik weet niet of ik nog wil rijden eigenlijk. Moet ik rijden? Ik drill. Dit is niet normaal.
Now, even though the woman charged at the guys with a hatchet, even though she ripped the license plate off Sia's car, and even though she's uncooperative with police, no arrest is made and the woman is let go with a warning. Which kind of makes me wonder if they have laws in Belgium.
Yeah, because what about criminal damage? You know what I mean? She's ripped at least ripped the plates off the car, and there's also intimidation.
Which kind of makes me wonder if they
Hey, it was a good one, this one.
In Belgium. Because, what? But anyway, this whole crazy story got picked up by Belgium National News.
De Hasseltse vlogger Sias heeft afgelopen donderdag de schrik van zijn leven beleefd.
It turns out that the 42-year-old woman has been living at the old campsite illegally, and local authorities have been trying to build a case to have her removed.
What?
Nearby residents say that they don't feel safe walking in or even near the woods. You can watch the entire video of this creepy experience over on CS's YouTube channel.
So she's a menace. She's like public enemy number one. Chasing people in the woods with a hatchet. Oh my God. Okay, so it wasn't ghostly, but you know, it was... I've always said, it's not the ghosts and stuff you need to be scared of, it's the living people. You know what I mean? They're the ones who can actually harm you. Right, puppy poltergeist. What? Let's go.
Puppy poltergeist. Reddit user Last Mammoth 895 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is away at work. His home security camera records as his dogs Frank and Mac are resting in the living room.
Right.
What happens next is truly bizarre.
Oh, I've seen this one. This was on Bizarre Bub. It's a good video though.
Dogs Frank and Mac suddenly get spooked by something and a closet door opens by itself.
We've seen this
when
one
Reddit
before.
user Last Mammoth 895 looks back at the security footage, he makes a chilling discovery. Just before the closet door opens, an unexplained voice seems to whisper, "Hiya."
I mean...
Last Mammoth 895 says that he has always been skeptical of the supernatural.
I mean, you can fake the voice, can't you? You can add that later. You can add that any time. You can add it into the editing as that door opened. But training a dog to be like that, You know, it's a dog at the end of the day. It's you know, you can't really script them to do stuff. You can do certain things, but I mean, just a door opening and then get spooked and run off. Don't know on this one. I said that last time when I watched it on the Bizarre Bub.
Last Mammoth 895 says that he has always been skeptical of the supernatural, but he has no explanation for what happened here. So what do you think? Is this something paranormal, or is it just some dogs randomly freaking out and some strange noise that sounds like a whisper? You decide. Hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
In this next creepy video, a babysitter is looking after a 5-year-old girl while her mother is traveling out of town.
Right.
Everything seems to be going well until the little girl tells the babysitter a very strange secret about her favorite doll.
See, now with kids, right? When kids start freaking out, that's a whole new level of freaking out, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, can you imagine being sat there watching the TV, the kids sat there on the floor, and it's just playing with the dolls and stuff, and then just goes, hello? Yeah. You'd be like, who you talking to? Do you know what I mean? Hi, Laurie.
Girl tells the babysitter a very strange secret about her favorite doll.
What you doing over there?
Crying.
Nice.
Oh, I've seen this one.
What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
Yeah, I remember this one.
You said it
I won't tell you
moves?
what happens,
Yeah.
but something scared the out of me last time.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
That doll will be getting drop kicked.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
Like you move it, or? What? When does it move?
When I play hide and seek with her.
See,
You
dolls.
play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Bro.
The 5-year-old claims that the doll actually moves on its own when she plays hide and seek with it. The babysitter is a bit creeped out, but his morbid curiosity gets the better of him, and he decides to test the doll himself.
So what he does basically is saying, I've got my phone, I've got social media, I've been told that this doll moves when I play hide and seek with it. So I'm going to make a TikTok. That's today's standard. People are not scared of things anymore. They just want to catch it on camera.
It did not go well.
We're playing hide and seek. Oh my god. Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
It was the
Now,
dog.
the doll doesn't move, but the family dog Sadie gives him a good jump scare nonetheless. However, the dog's playful demeanor soon...
The last time I watched this video, the first time I watched this video, and that dog appeared like that, I absolutely won.
Oh my god. Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Oh, that got me good, that one. Jeez, tell you, it was terrifying.
Good jump scare nonetheless. However, the dog's playful demeanor soon changes and she begins to behave very strangely.
The dog has been staring at the doll. Looking at it. I'm kind of freaked out right now.
Cut to later that same night. The 5-year-old girl is now fast asleep in bed upstairs. and the babysitter is watching TV on the couch. He suddenly hears something that sends a chill down his spine.
Chucky!
Yo.
A toy is playing music from the other room, and when the babysitter walks over to check it out, he is shocked to see the doll move by itself. Now, unfortunately, as usual these days, these videos were posted to TikTok without a source, so I have no idea what happened next. The story of the creepy moving doll remains a mystery. Caught.
I tell you what, right, if I'd have been that babysitter, I'd have been laces out with that doll knee. You know, like on Ace Ventura. The laces were in. Laces out. I'd have booted it. I'd have kicked it out the house. I'd actually seen that one before, like I said, though. Don't know. Caught on the trail cam. There's a lot of wooded ones on this one, isn't there?
On trail cam. And now for something a bit different, as in this next video, something very strange is captured on a remote trail camera.
What? That's weird, isn't it? Oh my God. It's like a human sloth.
A humanoid figure on all fours can be seen slowly moving through the woods in the dark of night.
It looks a bit like the sloth mixed with the Grinch. I don't know what to make of this.
What makes the footage so unsettling is just how thin and pale the figure appears to be. And when it looks at the camera, glowing eyes. So is this a creature caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I mean, it could be edited on, couldn't it?
The old Ritz Theater.
Okay.
Paranormal investigator Steve Cutter reached out to us about his recent investigations with Broken Wings Paranormal at the Ritz Theater in Tooele, Utah.
Right.
The movie house opened in 1939 and is said to be extremely haunted. Steve believes that the group may have caught evidence of paranormal activity inside the theater.
Just as we begin our portal session, you can clearly see we are all in the room. LaDawn is sitting in the back of the theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms. And then just a few seconds later, you see the same apparition walk back. This cannot be a person, because as you can see in this still, a person has full features even in the back of the theater. Amazingly enough, this was captured on both of the DVR cameras.
Oh man.
Listen, when you've got to go, you've got to go. Even ghosts have to pee, it seems. I bet it put ectoplasm all over that toilet. Right, let's go.
Oh man.
Whoa, it's freaky, that, isn't it?
An unidentified figure can be seen walking back and forth in the hallway at the back of the theater. But that's not the only strange thing that the group captures on camera. Broken Wings paranormal investigator Erica has a very creepy experience in the theater's projection room.
You need to answer us.
I've told the best boy.
Who's the best boy?
Oh my God, something just stroked my god ear.
Are you sure you didn't hit that extension cord?
No.
Erica's hair moves by itself, almost as if touched by something we can't see.
Hey, it did.
Later, the Broken Wings paranormal group join together in the theater as they try to contact any spirits that might inhabit the old auditorium. That's when a static camera captures another truly bizarre event.
You want to tell me your name? Suzanne. I feel things starting to come into the theater, almost like a show is about to start and there's stuff like starting to shuffle into the theater. It might be residual, but it feels like there's stuff starting to come down the aisles and fill into the seats. especially on this side right here on the right.
Over here?
Maybe they're here to watch Brad.
Another unidentified figure can be seen slowly walking through the aisle towards the investigators before it simply disappears into thin air. So with all these creepy
I mean, if that was editing, that was very good editing, wasn't it? Surprised I didn't see the red circle. Shut up, Chris.
Could it be that the Ritz Theater is truly haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more over on the YouTube channel, Broken Wings Paranormal. The Dark Before Dawn.
I mean, I suppose you could edit that in. But it did look good. But then again, I suppose you saw it on 2 different cameras and it looked like it was on a different angle when it went in. Oof.
It's 5:20 in the morning when Nukes Top 5 viewer Paul Lynch leaves his home in North Hampshire, England to go to work. But as he heads out the door, this happens.
Morning, mate. We have a polite ghost. Morning, mate. Basil, is this where you work? He's too nice. He's like you, Baz.
Someone nearby can be heard casually saying, "Morning, mate," but there's no one there. Now, Paul automatically responds to the mysterious nearby greeting, but he's confused when he looks around and sees no one.
Now you see, right. That's a Ring doorbell. Someone could have been pranking him through the Ring doorbell because you can talk through
him. But he's confused when he looks around and sees no one.
His mates at
no
work
neighbors,
on phone.
No strangers walking
Let's
their
wind
dog.
him up.
Just no one. Paul and his family have had some paranormal experiences in the past and wonder if they accidentally captured a ghostly voice on their doorbell camera. But what do you think?
Someone's looking
Thanks
through
for
the
watching.
camera.
If you haven't already, please subscribe.
Yes, if you haven't already subscribed to Nuke's Top 5, Top 10, Top 20, Top Million, then go and subscribe to his channel because he brings out great content every single... Used to be week, now it seems to be monthly, but we don't care because his videos are cool. Some of them were pretty good, some of them were pretty convincing. There's a couple that I can't explain there. Some of them I think are actual BS or can be explained, hence the musical Snow Globe. I think that just, you know, she's wound up to a point and it's just suddenly released. That's what I think on that. But yeah, it was a good episode. How about that woman in the woods with the hatchet? Man, that was scarier than anything paranormal. She could have actually stuck that in your head. Oh, took the plates off your car. What was the point in that? Anyway, what did you guys think of this reaction? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to check out any more of me Nuke Top 5 reactions, there'll be a playlist right there. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you on the next video.